Hello, good evening. Welcome to the 11th edition of this public presentation of our emerging producers. This edition is called Emerging Producers 2023 because we are opening an edition at the end of the year and we want to promote them the whole upcoming year. So these are the producers to follow. And I'm very happy that we have all these great participants together with us today. Welcome the audience here. Also, I would like to welcome the online audience, and I would like to mention that participants of another workshop, educational workshop at our festival, Ex Oriente Film, are also here. So let me introduce our festival director, Marek Hovorka, who will tell you some words on our behalf.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in Jihlava, welcome at Emerging Producers presentation. It's 11th edition, and I really have to say that we are so happy that the idea we had 12, 13 years ago, it's really working from the very beginning. And the idea is basic, that, everybody or most people, we could not live without stereotypes, so of course it's understandable. But sometimes it's good to break stereotypes. And the stereotype about the producers is that, they just check grant, they care about money, they do these paperworks, and that's it. But that's completely wrong, They are really the brains behind cinema. And if we want to have strong, independent, powerful cinema, we need to have strong, powerful, and independent producer. And that's why we founded this Emerging Producers program. And you will see, you probably know the catalog, you will see it now on the screen. And it's like with this project, sometimes like with the films from the very beginning, everything works. And with the catalog, it was the same. Maybe it's too much to say, but I think it's the best professional catalog ever I have seen. And the idea is, it's not my idea, we had a great designer, but the idea is to show producers as, strong personalities, to show their interests. There is all information you need to know about their filmography, their background, company, but it's not enough. And sometimes I'm so sad that our creative industry is so less creative, no creative or half creative, or how to say it. It's a pity because we can have more fun and get each other more and enjoy cinema all together. So that's the way how we wanted to create the catalog. And several times we had a meeting and asked ourselves what we can do, like how we can change it. Maybe it's too repetitive from year to year, but honestly, we didn't find. If you have a clue what we should include, please let us know. But enjoy this evening, and thanks that you are here and you are taking care of this generation of emerging producers. Have a nice evening.
And now I would like to invite another partner in crime, Radim Procházka, who is the representative of our partnership with Czech Producers Association.
Hello. After such a creative speech of my pretender, it's really not much to add. Just one thing, and of course I'm welcoming you in the name of our Czech Producers Association. You can see here our old name, which is so complicated in English, so we decided to change it. Audiovisual Producers Association. Now it's Czech Producers Association. I will prove you how it works with emerging producers, what Marek mentioned. I'm coming right now from Q&A from the Czech premiere of our film Pongo Calling. This film was released in June in Sheffield Dogfest. And it's Czech, Slovak, Welsh or British co-production made by emerging producers, free emerging producers 2018. We met here with Barbara from Slovak, with Dave from Cardiff. And we made this film. It took only 5 years till now, and we are here with this film. So I hope you will follow us and you will make some good co-productions and also good pitching tonight. So floor is yours now.
Thank you for the great example of the results of Emerging Producers Program. And now we are going to start our expression to support Ukraine. And this time I would like to invite the first ever producer from Ukraine, Oksana Syhareva. And then we go one after another till the end. And then you are all welcome at the networking event in the lobby afterwards. Have a nice evening.
Good evening. My name is Oksana Syhareva. I'm Ukrainian independent producer. I produce documentary fiction and virtual reality films, and I'm focusing on co-production. I work with film and with topics that touch my personality, and I love topics about art and artists. Now I'm producing film about circus artists, which called Up in the Air. I'm director with film too, and I decided to shoot this film because my characters, very talented circus artists, have a big dream, and they are fight for their rights now, like all people in Ukraine. And of course, I believe in the victory of my characters and my country. And I have no idea when this horror will end and how, but I believe in the victory, and when we will win, we will have big celebration, and I will be very happy to see all of you in Kharkiv when we will have big children's circus performance with my characters. Let's watch teaser Up in the Air, and thank you for your attention.
Тридцать 37, 38, 39, 40.
Переживаешь? Этот раз первый раз сам ездишь, да? Едешь на фестиваль.
Это не потому, что ты потерялся. Аня тоже потерялась. Но ты же в номере вообще ничего не сделал.
Тебе сколько лет уже?
8.
8? 9. Ты уже взрослый.
Так, быстро меня все слушают.
К манежу не садимся спиной. Это тарелка, из которой кушают, так сказать, цирковые артисты.
Hello everyone, my name is Hana Blaha Šilarová and I'm a producer from Czech Republic. At our company called Frame Films, we are 3 female producers, and we like to work as a collective, collaborate, help each other. And we as well put emphasis on working with authors continuously. I selected a word cheerful for catalogue, and it has two layers. The first layer is that I feel that my job as being a producer is as well cheering for my directors, my authors. And the other layer is a note to myself that I shall not forget that our work as filmmakers is a joy, and I feel privileged to be a producer. You will see two trailers of the films that I present here at the festival as well, of two directors that I hope I'm cheering for continuously. And I will not tell you more because the trailers say it all.
I thought that I hit the bottom and it wouldn't come back. But no. The same feeling keeps coming back, that I'm not good enough a person to have a right to live. I call the depressive state darkening. It's like you're in a village where your traumas are hiding in the houses and keep revealing themselves to you. Just look at your hands. Use your voice.
Go, go!
Then it's time to fix it. Let's try it together.
Skoro 10 let jsem vyšetřoval válečné zločiny v bývalé Jugoslávii. Když tuhle práci děláte denně, tak se vás ten stres a emoce samozřejmě dotknou. Dobře jsem si uvědomoval, že jsem součástí něčeho zcela průlomového.
Hello, I'm Florent, French producer. I like to produce creative documentaries with a strong political view and a very intimate access to the protagonist. I'm producing a lot of first films and often in international co-productions. Since I created the company 11 years ago, I co-produced 15 documentaries directed by African filmmakers. Why? Because I feel connected to the African continent since I made a one-year internship in Cameroon at the age of 20. Basically, I discovered at that time that I'm a white man from a country with a very complicated colonial past. So now I want to present a trailer of the last documentary I'm developing. It's a first film directed by two Afro-descendant female directors from France. It's about their parents and them as a couple.
Ce serait quand même un truc de fou, hein, de réunir à la fois ta mère, mes parents, enfin nos deux familles quoi, chez nous pour leur dire écoutez la famille, on a envie de construire aussi notre famille et du coup bah, on aimerait vous avoir avec nous.
Ah, l'église est d'accord.
Ça, je crois que c'est un bon présage.
Et tu saurais dire qu'est-ce qui te met mal à l'aise?
Ben, c'est la situation.
D'accord, bah c'est parce que c'est une femme, quoi.
Ah oui. J'arrive pas à m'habituer, tu vois, à ça. Sinon, c'est pas de la méchanceté.
Quand j'étais petite, ma mère c'était mon rock. C'était ma Whitney Houston. Je la voyais à la fois comme mon père et ma mère. Elle m'a montré que c'était possible d'être une femme forte. Je me sentais en sécurité quand elle me tenait par la main.
Mon père, c'était mon héros. Il était trop fier de moi. Il me montrait vraiment son amour. J'adorais passer du temps avec lui, mais j'étais souvent triste. Parce que je savais que ça n'allait pas durer longtemps. Je savais qu'il allait retourner à Paris.
Maman, t'es qui?
Papa, t'es qui?
T'as été une petite fille.
T'as été un petit garçon.
T'as été une adolescente.
C'était comment avec tes parents?
T'aimais l'école?
J'aurais trop aimé te connaître à cette époque.
Hello everyone, my name is Roisín Geraghty and I'm a producer and a film programmer from the rural northwest of Ireland. So I've been working for many years in film festivals and in film organisations in Ireland, in the UK and in the US, and simultaneously to this I've been developing as a producer. For the most part I've been producing short fiction films and documentaries, but more recently I've been very lucky to produce my first fiction film, and I'm currently in production on my first creative feature documentary co-production. So documentary is really my first love, and with this in mind, I'm just so honoured to be a part of the Emerging Producers Programme, because I understand that if I want to have longevity in my career making creative feature documentaries, I need to look to Europe. And I need to learn from my European colleagues, and hopefully I can collaborate with them. So the clip that I'm going to show you now is a trailer for the first feature documentary that I produced. It's a lower budget film that was made exclusively in Ireland, and it's called We Are Moving: Memories of Miss Moriarty. It's a film about a forgotten Irish arts pioneer, and to my mind she was an early Irish feminist. Her name was Joan Denise Moriarty, and she brought ballet to a very conservative rural backwaters all over Ireland in the mid-century. And she even brought ballet to Northern Ireland during the conflict. So I hope you enjoy it. Thank you.
There was a presence always wherever she went.
You would be afraid of her, definitely. To me, I have never called her anything but Miss Moriarty.
I loved her and I disliked her in equal measure.
She set herself a dream, she set herself a goal to try and bring ballet all over the country to people who'd never dreamed of getting close to it before.
I remember thinking to myself, I'm going to one day come back home and I'm going to start a ballet school and I'm going to start a ballet company and you'll all accept it. Before we are born into this world, we are moving. Inside the mother's womb, we are moving. And when we're born, we move. From the very first minute we're brought into the world, we move. Now, dance is only an extension of human moving. And that's really what dance is all about. There's been dance in the world since the world started.
Hello everyone, my name is Ralitsa Golemanova and I'm from Bulgaria. I run an independent production house where I work with my partner in crime and in life, Nikolai Stefanov, the director and cinematographer of the film whose trailer you're going to see a bit later. I come from a background in journalism and in European politics, so I'm naturally drawn to films that tackle edgy and unsettling social and political topics, but told through personal stories. And my latest film, No Place for You in Our Town, is a co-production with HBO Max. It premiered at CPH Docs and has had a rich festival life since. It takes an intimate peek in a rough football hooligan from an ex-mining city in Bulgaria. And through this, it observes how actually poverty and lack of horizons shape an uncertain future in post-industrial cities. So, please.
Да, той има мир и любов. Да, но нещата са си ясни, за които не трябва да има мир и любов. Кръв, род, семейство, отбор.
Бог прощава, Перник не!
Новци сме родени и такива ще умрем.
Всичките заводи тук си изкарват отпадъчните води. Нямаме доверие на рибата. Въпреки че ако е мръсна, тя рибата ще умре, знаеш.
Тези риби може да са мутирали.
Може да.
Това да живеят в мръсната вода.
Здравейте, здравейте! Ще те желям, не поздравям всички! Добре ми с чулото годи местото. Да, добре, благодаря. Добре, да.
Слизам само аз. Вие не. Току-що казах! Тая вечер няма да спим у районното заради тебе.
Колко грешки съм направил. Ама и това е моят проблем. Мисля след като направя нещата.
Hello everybody, I'm Pasi from the Finnish production company called Väkitai Films. We are mainly doing short and documentary films. Some of you might still remember our title from the last year festival here. It was called How to Kill a Cloud. One special thing in our community and our company is that it's mainly owned by two editors. That's of course one reason why we are interested to do co-productions. That's very easy to be part of in very, very early stage on those projects. I put as my motto there that it's only a movie. With that, I want to remind us that we are doing the documentaries about very serious topics, but we still have to remember why we are doing those films. It's because we love to make movies and we like to watch them. And if people are enjoying watching our movies, most likely also the message goes through very well. I will show a clip on our upcoming film, which is called Linksman. We are searching for a premiere for early next year or a sales agent. These wonderful big wild cats called lynxes were extinct in Finland 100 years ago. 8 years ago, our director met a man who told that he can talk with these lynxes. Now, 8 years later and 100 filming trips and our director has never still seen one links. But hopefully our main character, Hannu, really has been seeing those. Thank you.
Mitäkin suuli tietää? Mitä Ruperte tietää? Kisuli.
Voi luoja, mulla on yhteys, hei. Kiistaton. Voi ristus. Tää on järkyttävä, ihana.
Hi, my name is Ralitsa Jekentaitė. I'm creative producer from Lithuania. My company name is Baltic Productions, and we made documentaries and fictions. In Baltic states, as you know, we have a huge history of documentaries, so this legacy always gives us a chance to search for new visual language in our jobs. I noted in my presentation that there is no obviously true. So this is what I always search in directors. People who looks to normal and simple things from another angle and another side. I am a fan of slow filmmaking. I really love observational projects. So the video that you will see, it's the newest project that we just finished. And we observed our protagonist for 5 years, and we made the portrait of Z generation out of that. We are searching premiere now and sales agents, and I'm always open to creative and artistic collaboration with all of you. Thank you.
Neturiu pinigų, neturiu ko rūkyt, neturiu už ką valgyt. Aš tipo, 2 dienas nebuvau namie, nes tiesiog, tipo, man ten nėra net nuotaikos būt. Aš tiesiog ten kažkoks pasidarė, blet, mano depresijos lizdas. Reikėtų susigrąžinti skolas, nes aš manau, kad kai susigrąžinsiu skolas, man toks svoris nukris nuo pečių, kur aš kiekvieną dieną nešiojas tą svorį, žinai. Aš visada norėjau turėti tėtį, kas nenori turėti tėtį, kas nenori turėti tos gražios šeimos. Nu, bet tipo, life is hard, and then you die, tipo, ką aš žinau. Nes aš nenoriu tiesiog dirbti kirpykloj. Aš noriu, aš noriu to on-field viso darbo, tipo, kind of. 3 metai. 3 metai. Kas yra 3 metų vietas? Man tada bus 27, beveik 28.
Bet aš nieko nematęs, nieko dar negirdėjęs, dar net nepraturtėjęs, parašo nepadėjęs, pabiskį gimsta idėja, lietus Lietuvo didėja, 212 artėja, fuck, jau seniai prasidėjo, nemiga, pereina bars, virsta į monstrą, virsta į pornus, ar gali geriausias pasaulio mergas.
Hello, hi. My name is Kasia Kuczyńska. I'm a producer from Poland. I work in a Warsaw-based production company called Haka Films, where I produce mainly documentaries. However, I'm also open to fiction. The films I mostly do are co-productions, and I've been very lucky with the international partners I get to work with. We learn from each other, we support each other, and it's a great value that comes from those cooperations. I don't limit myself regarding the subjects of the film that I want to make. If the story gives me goosebumps, if protagonists have this unique quality that makes me unable to take my eyes off them, it's already a good start. And I think it's pretty well depicted by the material I would like to share with you. It's a trailer of my feature documentary debut, Boylesque, directed by Bogna Kowalczyk, which we premiered earlier this year at Hot Dogs and won Best International Emerging Filmmaker Award. Enjoy the trailer. Thank you very much.
Zaciekawiłeś mnie. Nie szukam maskotki, zabawki, syna, wnuka, psa, świni, cwela, mastera, tylko pełnowymiarowego i ciepłokrwistego partnera, który nie boi się bliskości. Ideolog.
Finally I found you wander in my way. Your cheeks, your eyes, your smile, that's all it takes.
Ciągle myślę, że jeszcze się coś może zdarzyć.
Ja mam nadzieję, że się już nic nie zdarzy.
W moim życiu?
No i...
A ja mówię o swoim. Why? Ja mam 50 lat od was więcej. Zdajcie sobie z tego sprawę.
Never let someone so close again.
Maciek mi po prostu zazdrościł, jak to określa stara gwardia, wszystkiego, mojej chęci pójścia na wódkę, do kabaretu, do szaleństwa jakiegoś. Bo Lula to, bo Lula ma 100 kochanków, bo mówił to jak gdyby z pretensją. No mnie tam się podoba nawet. I daje ile gwiazdek, zobacz.
2.
2.
Hi, my name is Matheus Mello. I am a film producer born and raised in Brazil. I have lived and worked in South America, North America, and the Caribbean. And after 3 years living in Cuba, I have moved to Barcelona to start a producing company called La Selva with 5 other Ibero-American filmmakers. La Selva, it's a cooperative company which we're looking to show underrepresented voices. And we want to be a bridge between Europe, Latin America, and Africa. Our films, we want to have decolonial, anti-racist, and feminist perspectives. And what I want to show you tonight, it's a clip of a mood teaser of one of our next projects, which is directed by two Black female directors, one from Brazil and another one from Mozambique, to talk about their identities in the Global South. Please, the trailer.
Hi, hello. My name is Genovéva Petrovits. I am producer from Budapest, Hungary. Tonight I will show you some footages of a fiction film we shot this summer. I decided this and not to show you a trailer of a film in development or a finished film because I think that this material demonstrates the most the approach I have for filmmaking nowadays. I'm part of an industry in Hungary which is financed by an institute which I find turned away from artists and from cultural products and cultural films and doesn't believe enough in the importance of these films. And I really believe in personal investment and our own responsibilities we have, producers, towards these films and towards these filmmakers. So you will see a material with my children in my apartment, a film shot by the father of my children. So I think it demonstrates a lot my personal investment, and I would like to continue on this track in following films as well of my career. Thank you.
Csabi, ki kell jönnünk, hogy egy kicsit belellendüljenek. Most okéztetni.
Babas. 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 Babas.
Hello everyone, my name is Rui and I come from Portugal. I'm currently working as an independent producer with different companies, fully committed to documentary projects and focused on international co-productions. I'm bringing you today some footage from one of my ongoing projects. It's a first film from a couple. She, an anthropologist, he, a visual artist. As a producer, I had the privilege to witness and share their passion and enthusiasm on their first filmmaking experience. The project is a result of a long-term, deeply immersive approach to a community haunted by the past but claiming their future in contemporary Guinea-Bissau. So, hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Anete. I'm from Latvia. Since 2018, I've been working as an assistant producer in film studios Mistrus Media. That's one of the most experienced film studios in Latvia. And there it strongly reflects on historical and social political themes, and it reflects on my filmography and the works I work with. That's investigative TV documentary series, investigative documentaries, historical dramas. Today, I want to show you a trailer for one of our most recent documentary films. It's called The Land by director Ivars Seleckis. 50 years ago, he made a documentary about how people were pushed to go to live in the cities. And now, 50 years later, he's making a documentary how people are going from the cities to live in the countryside. And I think that's the beauty of cinema and documentary cinema especially. So I hope you enjoy. Thank you.
Kā vienmēr, uz laukiem filmēt izbraucam tumsiņā, lai paspētu uz zemnieku pirmajiem rīta darbiem. Ja tā padomā, pirms 50 gadiem braucu filmēt savu pirmo lauku dokumentālo filmu apcietu. Simtiem viecētu nošķūrēja un sadedzināja. Cilvēki pārvācās uz ciematiem vai pilsētām. Tā bija tradicionālā zemnieku dzīvesveida iznīcināšana. Sabruka Padomju Savienība, sabruka kolhozi un lielās fermas. Uz laukiem sāka nākt cilvēki, lai mēģinātu kļūt par zemniekiem.
Lauki ir atbrīvojušies no tiem cilvēkiem, kas negrib laukos, un šobrīd nāk tie cilvēki, kas grib laukos.
Es izdarīju to, ko mēs sarunājām. Kādu darbiņu mēs varam sarunāt? Mēs varētu angļu valodu pamācīties.
Ļoti bieži tā doma, ka ir jāpārņem tas bizness un ir jāsāk darīt. Nezinu, man vienkārši negribās vēl pieaugt.
Es tas ļaunais biju. 4. gads šitas ir, kad es tā esmu visus pierunājis, ka uz šejienu atnācām.
Tur ir viena lieta, vai tu esi, vai tu neesi. Lauksaimnieks, agronoms. Tātad, ja es iesāku to darbiņu, tad es arī viņu pabeigšu.
Tev vairs nav par ko nopirkt sāli, jo tev nav naudas, jo tu esi visu ieguldījis lauksaimniecībā.
Mēs jau baigi nerunājam, izdaram visu tā.
Tad, kad cilvēks uzfilmē dzīvi, kādu viņš to redz, pārāk neiejaucoties, viņš ir sācis nodarboties ar dokumentālo kino. Kas nav piefiksēts, tas nav bijis.
Hi everyone, I'm Beata. I'm originally from Slovakia, but I live and produce in Brussels together with my life and business partner Vincent. We also have a production company in Paris where we used to live with both our Belgian production company Nauko and our French production company Pivonka. We produce documentaries, fiction and everything in between, often blurring borders. We focus on working with and supporting directors with a serious commitment to the form and a strong, and the aim to develop a strong film language. My background is in co-production. I used to work for 5 years in a big Belgian production company in which I co-produced over 50 feature films. So we strongly believe in co-production as a way to enhance and empower films, not only financially, but above all, artistically and ambition-wise. I'm going to show you an excerpt of our documentary The Hill by the seasoned director Denis Gerbron and the young director Lina Trimova. It premiered this year at Cannes, in the Acid Selection. And through a powerful cinematic language, it tells broken destinies of people working and living on a wasteland in the post-Soviet Kyrgyzstan. Thank you.
Просто тупо танками хоронили и все. Вот рота полегла, танки ходят, утюжат. Это никто не видел, это никто не знает. Это не вот, это надо увидеть. Если бы кто-нибудь вот в тот момент бы заснял, там вот так вот, люди бегут, тут взрыв, вот такая каша. Утром я встал, контуженный был, мне это землей ударило, я выключился. Утром очухался, я встал, что кровь, что земля, одного цвета было.
Hello everyone, my name is Andrijana Šućur and I'm a producer and one of the founders of the company Set Sail Films based in Belgrade, Serbia. We work across documentaries, fiction and animation. My whole life I was preparing myself to be a professor of Latin in ancient Greek. So my favorite quote comes from that period. I link it to filmmaking because the first time I truly seized the day was years ago when I was asked to join one production company and started making films. Since that day, I'm doing it all the time with my projects and films. Today, you will see the trailer of one of those films. It is called Roots. It is the first documentary, feature documentary that I produced by director Teja Lukacs. It premiered last year in Karlovy Vary. You will meet Grandpa Rade, our beloved character that is driving through his small hometown in Croatia, revealing the soul of the place. Enjoy.
Kaže, vojniče, vas je zmija ujela, kaže, imate imunitet za 3 kobre. Ja ne znam ni šta je imunitet ni kobra. Šta je to, doktore? Kaže, vama nikakav virus ne mora ništa. Kako? Vas je zmija ujela i to pretrpio taki jaki otrov da si imao na sve. Kakva zmija? Rekao, doktor, nema pojma, nekakva zmija. Kaže, onda si popio neki otrov u kavi ili čaj ili nekoj rani. Nije moguće, rekao, ne sjećam se. Sjed se, kaže, ti imaš taki protivitet, ne mora niko ništa. Ništa ne mora, nikam, šta ja znam. Jesi kad bio doktor? Jo. Kad sam išao na uzmanje. Kaže, pa nešto se sjeti. Rekao, doktore, mene su ujeli mamci. Kad sam imao 16 godina. A on kaže, šta s tom mamcom, još gori nego ja. Pa rekao, ostavi, stršljeno me. A on ovako meni po prstu, kao kaže, on je veli mali, veliki. Rekao, veliki, stršljen, da. Koliko? 23. A on ovako uvoće za glavu. Mo veli, čovječe, 9 konja ubio od tone koji ima 12 kila krvi, ti imaš 4-5, tebe ubije od 5 do 7, 100.000 nije preživio ko ubila 9. Pa ja ne znam šta je.
Hi everyone, it's nice to be here. My name is Tereza and I'm from Slovakia. I work in a different part of film production, but also as an independent producer. I found myself enjoying to work with the young authors who has new vision. By new vision, I mean dealing with the current topics around us through the strong visuals and characters. This year, I finished my first feature-length documentary with a new established company called Cinepunkt by a director that is first-time director Paula Mallar. This cooperation represents how I would love to work also in the future, to be a valid part of the creative, of the whole creative process, and to encourage the team along the way. The film I'm about to show you is about the representation of war in the territory of long-lasting peace. It's the film that we started to shoot as our school project, and we finally completed after 5 years. We are now looking for its world premiere. Thank you, and enjoy.
My name is Mareike Wegener. I'm here representing Petrolio Film based in Cologne, Germany. We are 3 filmmakers, Hannes Lang, Carmen Losmann, and myself. We never thought we would get into production, but at some point felt the necessity to create this infrastructure to make our own films. We've been doing this for 10 years now, creating 5 films, all of which have very different types of forms and styles, but ask similar questions about power structures, how they affect us, and ultimately how we can represent them with the means of film. I'm nervous, and I'm showing you 2 clips of 2 short films. They both deal with communities that have been changed by globalization. One is Riefen by Hannes Lang, and one is X by me, and you're going to meet my dad and my grandfather. Please enjoy.
Weren't they great? I will ask you for a big round of applause for all these great emerging producers. We are so proud of you.